What's up, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for coming. What's up, Fidel Cat Stroke? Finadam. Yeah, we were talking about that last night, Rev and I. Just the Findom phenomenon. The phenomenon of Findom. Which I still find incredibly fascinating and baffling and stupid. I'm thinking about it just now. I'm like, damn, what is Animal Crossing if not Tom Nook Findom in you? I mean, you get things. It's an exchange, right? He gives you a house and stuff. But I don't know, man. It's like, dude, I gave him 7 million bells for a basement or something. It's not. I'm exaggerating it. It's like 2 million. But dude, like when you take out a loan from a bank and you have to pay interest on that, how is that not Findom? You could take every fucking like capitalism exchange and fucking just say it's Findom. That's not true. But a lot of exchanges. There are a lot of things in everyday normal life that you could just say is Findom. I mean, what if anytime you overpay for something, that's Findom. I think that's the point Rev was trying to make last night when he used the popcorn at the movie theater example. Right? It's true, but he shouldn't say it. What's up, Noah? Thanks for coming today. You paid $5,000 for a Wacom tablet, Punstar? Well, that is supposed to be top-of-the-line technology, and you're an artist. But I don't know. $5,000? Yeah, that might be a little bit Findom. That might be a little bit Findom. But hey, I mean, if you're getting the value out of the product that you expect from it, I don't know. It's a gray area. It's a gray area. Anyway, lot to do in my Animal Crossing town today. So let's dive in.
Hello there, everyone. Right now on Easter Sugar is 1:46 on Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. There's no news I can think of. It's only Tuesday, so be sure to pace yourselves. Don't overdo it, don't smoke too many months.
I remember at one point, Hair Chat from Real back to the family. Thank you for 29 months. Is this Findom? I don't know. 29 months of giving me money. Do you feel like you've gotten your money's worth? Or are you just giving it to me because you like being broke? Also, Official GS, thank you for the bits. At one point, Gambi was smoking so much weed. Right? Now, there's different tiers of quality, right? You know, you got your Kush, you got your Pineapple Express, Sour Diesel, whatever. But typically there's one type of weed that, you know, you should probably avoid unless you're really desperate. You know, and that is what colloquially is known as regs. As it's short for regular? I don't know. It's shitty weed with a lot of seeds in it. It doesn't make you feel very good. It just kind of really doesn't. Kind of just like gives you a headache. And it's cheap. It's very cheap, right? This is the desperation option for like a pothead. And at one point, Gambi was buying so much of this. He had like 5 weed guys. And somebody asked him, like, man, why are you spending like as much money on shit weed like as you are on good weed? And he said something like he needed it to get through the day. And I think it was Pussy looked at him and was like, if you need like dirt regs to get you through the day every day, you might have some kind of problem that goes beyond you being addicted to weed. Do you get it, Gubbington? Yeah, but you could just... I don't know. Like, I feel like it wasn't even doing that. I think it was just compulsive spending or something. I don't know. If you buy good weed, you could spend a little money and it'll go a long way. First of all, I don't condone the smoking of weed. I want to put that out there. But I don't know. This Isabel dialogue is just, for some reason, also the fact that I was doing his voice, I guess, was just reminding me of the fact that he said this impossibly bizarre and stupid thing. Like, I don't know. He was spending so much money on this shit weed. Trickster.
Feel back to the family.
Thank you for 20 months. Did he use blueberry blunt wraps? You bet he did. He absolutely did. You bet. Corpse Fingers, he wasn't even getting quantity. He was getting, like, dime bags. He would go out of his way, like, usually while he was at work, like, while working, to buy, like, a dime bag of shit regs, or, like, dirt regs, we would call it, dirt regs. Just so he could sit in his car and smoke it, and then, like, go back to work. It's like, it's not cost effective. He had access to much better product. Roscoe lives in California and doesn't break local laws. Okay, fine. Alright, whatever, if it's legal in your jurisdiction. Yeah, he was buying dime bags of dirt regs to, quote-unquote, get him through the day. It was just stupid. You know, there's no defense for it. There's no explanation. There's no, like, oh yeah, that makes some kind of sense. Because this is what he would do, too. When he got the good weed, he would roll, like, 3 blunts and then smoke them in, like, the span of a fucking hour. Like, on Friday, like, on the weekend, when he could go meet up with, like, the dude who had the good shit. And it's like, why are you doing that? In my experience with weed, which is none, for the record. But, okay, I used to. Alright, I inhaled when I was younger. In my experience, you get to a point where you're very high, and then you don't get higher past that point. Like, you're just smoking money after a certain point. Okay?
I need a dime bag of dirt rags to get me through the day.
It reminded me a little bit of the whole...
No, if it takes more than 20 seconds to walk there, I don't go.
It's like, no, you don't need that. Like, trust me, you don't need that.
Hello, this is Tommy from Nook Square. We take a payment to your bank account for what you left in the drop-off box.
Also, yeah, tolerance. Like, if you want to talk about tolerance... I mean, listen, granted, his tolerance was high, but there's no way... I don't care. I don't care if you're Bob Marley. Smoking 3 fucking blunts. I'm talking like $60 worth of weed at least. If not closer to $80 worth of weed. In the span of a fucking hour. High quality weed in the space of an hour. After a certain point, that's not going to do anything for you. I fucking... Addiction issues. I don't know. Placebo effect. Bob Marley could do it, Sam. No question. But I'm saying even Bob Marley, after a certain point, he'd hit the plateau where it's like, okay, I'm not going to get any higher than this. Let me stop smoking weed. Acknowledging that you have a tolerance. Anyway, I rearranged things in here. I think it's pretty nice. It's a little bit more open. It's a little bit less cluttered. I went to a bamboo island last night. I scored some more bamboo and put it in here. I initially had 4 bamboo trees in here, but when I placed my house, it deleted one of them. Kind of like, like if you were to imagine somebody's dick getting bitten by a coelacanth, the way that the dick would get deleted, that's what happened to one of my bamboo trees. Harrison, what's up, Gramerson? Thanks for coming. Harrison Ford put his face in a bowl to get high. No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I went to Bubba Fair's town last night because Bubba Fair offered to have me come buy a painting from Red, which I did. And he's got some really cool DIY recipes over there. Like, he's got these, I guess Japanese style, like, stone lantern statues that are really fucking cool. That I thought would look nice in here. I'm hoping I could get that recipe soon. Oh, Bun sent me some stuff. I made this, but I don't need it, so now it's yours. Alright. Thank you, Bun. Egg. Alright. We'll see what that's about. Got something from Derwin. Isn't this postcard... Okay, that's enough out of the Derwin gallery for the day. I also got some Nook Mile shit. Just gonna go ahead and throw that right in the fucking trash. Yeah, this is... Bubba Fair named his town Wisconsin. Curry Mix asks, what are your thoughts on Ninjala? There's gonna be a demo happening in an hour. Don't know. Oh, I think that's the... No, that's not the thing. I don't do betas. I don't do demos. I would just rather wait for the game to come out. I'm looking forward to seeing if it's something that I'd be interested in. Doc let me know about it. Doc's gonna play it, let me know how it is. I didn't watch the trailer for the game, so I don't know what's going on. But you guys described it to me. You said it's something like competitive parkour, competitive multiplayer parkour or something. Mike, check out the beta. Do it. I just explained to you that I don't want to. Melee Splatoon, kinda. Cool Beluga says. Could be interesting. Yeah. I'll check it out, you know, when the game is released and it's not simply a beta. And speaking of Splatoon 2, don't forget the Community Splatfest coming up very soon, May 2nd, which I believe is a Saturday, am I right? The actual game itself will be free to play. With microtransactions? And the free demo that will let you put... alright. Do you want me to stream it later tonight, maybe? Yeah, I did learn my lesson from Subnautica, Jen. I like for games to be finished. Here, let's register this. Everybody's supersonic racing. I ordered some, yeah, so just things I'll do later. Some more street lamps. Actually, I'm going to take them with me so I can put them around. Yeah, that stuff. Okay, I had Bun send me a lighthouse because I wanted another lighthouse. I like for games to be finished, yet I'm playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. I would say this is an exception. I would not compare the two things, okay? I would not compare those two things at all. Animal Crossing is not in beta, no. And yes, I played No Man's Sky. Okay. Fucking fine. Alright, I was gonna do a Patreon poll for what I was gonna stream later. Forget it. I'll play Ninjala later. My stream later tonight will be Ninjala, okay? Settled. Done. You win. You win. You win. Jesus. I mean, listen, I do like Splatoon. You know, if it's anything like Splatoon, it might be up my alley hole. Oh, good. We didn't need to bring up Ark either. Yeah, you did, though. Mike, it's only for an hour. Okay, so Mike is not playing the Ninjala demo. Excuse me. Then, never mind. How do you just do a demo for an hour? I want to play Animal Crossing. Arms did a demo for an hour, too? God, that's stupid.
Mike, me meow, thank you for saying hello.
I got a coconut for you, Anka. Here you go.
A coconut, my. Thank you, Mike. I can't wait to try it.
What, like you never had a coconut before? I think you have a reasonable expectation of what a coconut's gonna taste like. I mean, if you had one coconut, you've had them all. Maybe not. What's up, Archville? I have a coconut for you is code for I want a nut in you, Anka. It's not. It's definitely not. Oh, shit, dude, the butter churn. Oh, that's so cool. Or it would be if I didn't have it already. I got the watermelon beach ball. It's fun. For about, a quarter of a second. Kara Durst says, who doesn't want a nut in Anka? Me. I don't want a nut in Anka. Oh, look who it is. No, it looks like I'm almost sitting down, but I'm actually clenching my ass. Hoorah! I read that sitting like this is the best way to work your core muscles. Well, I want you to get up so I give you a coconut. Oh, I can't give him a coconut anyway because he doesn't know me well enough yet. Stolen Valor Gator. Oh, it's it works because Valor Gator, alligator, yeah. Very nice. Isn't Deirdre's birthday pretty soon? I'm pretty sure it's next month on the 4th. Should really fill out a calendar or something. Oh, so Deirdre is fucking confirmed for Force sensitive then. Oh shit, am I gonna get sued by Disney? Uh-oh. Do I need to lawyer up? Hashtag May the 4th. Mal sent me this video before of this absolute fucking stellar example of a human being leaping into an alligator enclosure in order to help a turtle who had fallen on its back. And then he narrowly escapes with his life. It was like a Darwin Awards type of a thing. Bernie Lomax. Free pictures, baby. Thank you for 14 months of support. Right off the bat. We didn't even have to goad her into saying the thing. I got a coconut for you, Bunny. Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah! It's coconut time! Look at the jiggle physics on her ears. It's so good. Oh, a caterpillar costume. Well, I already had one of these because somebody mailed it to me. And they said... Oh, no. Well, they had said, here's your tapeworm, your Sonic OC Mike the Tapeworm cosplay. And the one that they gave me was just all yellow and orange. Like it looked more like the tapeworm. But this one is just pride colors. Did Anka give me a cat? She fucking did. And it's also the exact same colors. What are the odds of that? What are the fucking odds of that? Is it a sign, Jazzgen? You know what happened to me yesterday? I was going around shaking my trees for the furniture. I got the item Papa Panda. So it's like one of the teddy bears. I was like, oh, cool. And then I keep shaking trees, and I get my second piece of furniture, and it's also a Papa Bear. And I thought, oh, the odds of that are very low. Maybe there'll be different color variations, though. They weren't. So this game did this to me 2 days in a row. This exact same thing. There's only 3 recolors of the outfit, so the odds are high. The odds are high for it to be the same pattern, but are the odds high for it to be the same article of clothing when there are fucking thousands of them in the game? I guess they just know how gay I am, yeah. Look, it's fucking cephalopod tea time.
Hey, how are you doing? Always good to see a friendly face. Hope life's treating you alright. Life could be a big steaming pile of shit sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta grin and eat it.
I can't give them coconuts because they're sitting down. How stupid. I'll shop at the skunk stand after I do my shit. Because I'm going to go to the Maple Sisters, and then I'll go buy shit from the skunk. Hi, Bear's repeating. Yeah, the tentacles do look cooked. Did you see the sushi restaurant thing that somebody did at Hogs Island? They made up a sushi restaurant and had the 3 squid villagers like lay down on the tables, indicating yes, vor, as chat pointed out.
Whoa, it's nice of you to stop by, but I'm kind of preoccupied right now. Oh, I'm making a traditional straw coat.
All right, Moo Moo, give me that recipe. Oh, thanks, Moo Moo. Oh, you know what I fucking... Oh, yeah, you can't use their wardrobes, which is stupid. Alan Todd has 138 for turnips. Well, depends what you bought them at. I would say that's low. I don't know. You might not get better. I mean, that's the game that you're playing. I have a lot of nips to sell, so if anybody has, I would say like over fucking, honestly, probably over 300. You think 400, Jen, is, you hold out for 400? I wanted to do this here because I got this. I wanted to wear it though, Michael. So I thought it would be a fun thing to wear that and then go talk to the cow villagers. You know, just to be a cock, you know. Notice that the name of the item is imitation cow skull, Sam, yeah. You know, they don't want you thinking that's like a real cow skull. It's not going to freak out your cow villagers. Because they know it's an imitation. It's very obviously an imitation cow skull, you know. You know, even though I learned there's I have a cow villager named T-Bone. And there exists another cow villager named Patty. Like, I think these creatures are aware of their own tenuous existence. But check this out. This is Sly's house. Because, you know, he's the jock personality, so I changed things up in here, right? I gave him the pull-up bar. I gave him the barbell so he can lift. I gave him his Gorilla Mind Rush protein shakes. So he could just do that, you know, while he's working. I put an exercise bike back here, even though he probably doesn't do a lot of cardio. He's probably one of those dudes who just focuses on upper body strength exclusively, you know? Kind of just ignores every other aspect of, like, well-rounded exercise routine. And also, I guess it's a yoga ball, right? I know Sheldon does a lot of cardio, but we don't talk about Sheldon because he's dead now. We don't talk about Sheldon. If only I had Zucker, who could just sit right here with his legs spread eagle. I'm happy to see that the octopi have the correct number of legs. Which reminds me of a thing that I want to point out to you guys. Right? And maybe there's a logical explanation for this. You like my town clowers? Thank you. Here, check this out. What's wrong with this image of the tarantula in my inventory? Retrogate has 540 as the turnip selling price. Retrogate, can I come to your town later? I don't want to do all that on stream because that's it's not good content or whatever. But can I come later? Curry Mix sees nothing wrong. Count the legs. Sam says it's accurate to a rancho. Is it? That's 10 legs. The front two are not legs. What are the front two things? They're appendages? The fuck? Not mandibles. Because you could see that it has mandibles. It also has mandibles. So tarantulas do have 10... Okay, so... They have 8 legs. Then in the front, they have 2 quote-unquote appendages of dubious anatomy. All right? I don't know. Arms? Are they arms? Can we call them arms? And then they have the mandibles in the front. Also, CK Live. Back to the family. Thank you for 9 months of support. Appreciate it.
What are we naming the baby?
According to Google, Zerby is telling me, the 2 legs in the front are called pedipalps. Pedipalps. An odd word for sure. Pedipalps. It's kind of fun to say. Alright, so I'm gonna toss this in my, the room where I'm keeping all the extra recipes that Blathers. Blathers. Blathers, blathers. So if anybody wants any of those, and I'm coming to your town, I don't like just selling them or throwing them out because it feels scummy. And when I went to Mal's town recently, Mal had set up a little gate, like a little fenced-in area where they dumped all their extra recipes and items that they didn't want. So anybody who came to their town could just pick them up. Which I thought was a really cool thing to do. I don't want to do that because I like how my town is. I don't want to make a... It reduces the town score, Ball Blair. You know what else I wish didn't reduce the town score? Weeds. Weeds make a good decoration. They look cool. If you could put weeds around instead of just having flowers everywhere, like weeds actually look good. They look good. Dirt regs or otherwise. Stolen valor. Stolen valor, Gator. Do you guys not like him? Do we have to vote him off? I don't know. I thought he was cool. And again, I didn't have a reptile. Yeah, I got something for you potentially. Did you hear her perfectly say, "Let me see"? Give him a new shirt, Hagertrap. The shirt is half of what's cool about him. Bunny, the only reward I need from you is hearing you say tee-hee just a couple thousand times. Do me a favor, just say tee-hee 10 times in a row. Oh, I lost the shorts. Oh, I see a balloon. I didn't hear it. What I heard was the ocean. When does the Splatoon 2 demo start? Soon, I think, right? Oh, well, this just makes no sense. Wearing a soccer uniform with a... You know what? Let's make this as stupid as possible. Nava Shield. Thank you for the sub. No, I don't mean Ninjala. I mean Splatoon 2. Here we go. One of the most visually confusing images ever taken. One of those. An image that is sure to irritate anybody who actually is into sports whatsoever. Because the Splatoon 2 demo is going to be free for a little while, and it is going to coincide with our community Splatfest, so I think that's a cool thing. You don't have to buy the game, but Grant, you are gonna get your ass handed to you by some of the people in this community who are more experienced with the game. Oh, so the demo is live now, Chardog says. Okay.
Hey, Mike, it's nice of you to visit. Tom, what is it?
It's a coconut, your favorite.
Can't wait to eat it with the bugs on the floor. Bro, take a Kung Fu tea. Hope you like it.
Let's find out if I like it. I think I have one of those already. Why does Derwin live in a serial killer shack? I think you answered your own question. See, like, that looked good on the ground there. Like, I almost didn't want to pick it up. Oh, in other Nintendo news, if anybody at this point still gives any kind of a shit about Pokemon Sword Shield, it looks like there's a new event happening with the max raid dens with new Pokemon that you can catch. I think it's I saw Dragapult. If you've been wanting a Dragapult, but you know, not Dynamax. Like there is no Dynamax Dragapult, Gigantamax Dragapult. I think one of them was Tyranitar. Rousselith isn't gonna touch the Sword Shield again until June with the DLC. Yeah, people still miss their men. Oh, so this was a fun story. How many of you were aware of the fact that there's a Pokemon anime that is separate somehow from the actual anime? It's called Pokemon Twilight Wings. That they just put the episodes up on YouTube, on the official Pokemon, what do you call it? YouTube channel. And I went over there and checked it out. They're like short episodes. They're like 6 minutes each. Apparently people like them. I see people in chat saying that they like them. But they had caused an uproar recently. Because there was an episode where there was a gym battle or something. And it had one of the gym trainers in it. The water gym trainer. Whose name I forget. And in this episode, she was using a couple of Pokemon that do not appear in Sword Shield. So, like, axed Pokemon that are not currently in the game, are in an episode of the fucking Pokemon anime thing, which is set in the Galar region. It was one Pokemon, and it was Dugong. Luxray says people will find anything to get mad about. Listen. That's pretty motherfucking egregious. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. They put a Pokemon in this anime that you cannot have in that region. Nah, that pisses me off a little bit. To the extent that I care, it pisses me off. Maybe they're adding it in the DLC. Alright, maybe, but it's not in the game right now. And fans were really pissed. It caused a bit of an uproar. And, you know, there were people saying, you know, defending them and saying it wasn't that big of a deal. Apparently, the Dugong is on screen for, like, one fucking frame of animation. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. No, like, listen, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not pissed off enough to publicly fucking go on their YouTube account and be like, I'm very angry because you did this. But it is a little bit like, you know. Just HMMM with the ellipses, maybe. With the solid ellipses at the end. But that's it. That's the extent of it. It's definitely funnier than it is rage-inducing, right? Alright, so thank you to Boba Fair for letting me come to his town last night and buy the painting from Red. Hi, Beefless. Thanks for coming tonight. I legit love your voice. Nice compliment. And you and Vinny on that hot dog broadcast was classic. Do you know that I have negative idea of what the fuck you're talking about? Like, actually, like, below zero idea of what you're talking about. We got some hybrids here today. What to do with them, though? No penis. And that's without the Joy-Con drift. Because I am using my new pair of Joy-Cons. I got the Waluigi and Wario themed colors. Because I want to be able to say that I had every variation of Nintendo Joy-Cons fail on me. I'm going to plant these here, I think. I don't know if that makes sense. Labor Day. I don't know what you're talking about. Poison Apple a day. What's up? Thanks for coming tonight. Today. Have you heard about friends watering your flowers helps? I did. I think it's hearsay. It's not confirmed at all. So what they're referring to is the fact that if you have somebody come to your town and water your flowers for you, there's an increased chance that the next day you'll get hybrid flowers. Ball Blair says, if 8 people do it, they get big gold spark. So there's a visual indication that something is different. It's real. It was data mined. Oh, okay. So I'm learning something new right now. So then I won't water my flowers, and I'll make somebody else do it for me. That's cool. I don't like doing things. Yeah, if other people want to come water my flowers, I'm down for that. Oh, I have to show you guys what I did. I made a little chess area over here. Even though I do not play chess. And the idea of playing chess fills me with anxiety and dread. I put this thing here because I don't know. To be quite honest with you, I have no idea why I did this. But I guess if anybody wants some soup, there's some soup. Notice my Statue of Liberty looking fucking legit over there. I put some bushes out there. I also I don't know. I did something over here. Felt cute. Might delete later. I don't know how much I like it. I don't know if there's a purpose. KK Penis music, Nick Medina. No, this is KK Hypno. Which they say if you listen to it in headphones, it'll make your dick bigger and smoother. Don't know if it's true. Hasn't been confirmed. Maybe we could get data miners on that. Also, a rock that I tried to move spawned here, and it sort of feels like I'm supposed to leave it there. KK binaural beats to turn you into an inkling from Splatoon 2. To turn you into a ninja, a ninja kid from Ninjun 2. Guys, that game just looks like a Splatoon reskin. I'm sorry. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. It's just like, what if the fucking the Inklings weren't squids? It's not even the same game, but okay, Sodacoma says. No, it's just a reskin of Splatoon. I know that. I'm just being a penis. But it's got the same kind of art style, it looks like, the limited images I've seen of it. It's a little bit similar. I would imagine that they had the same individuals who worked on, like, Inkling design and shit work on that game. Especially considering it's a similar type of game. I'm just putting these flowers here because I don't really know what to do with them yet. I'll figure it out later. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I'm going to sell the flowers that aren't hybrids. Yeah, is what I'm gonna do. What's up, Char Dog? I'm talking about Ninjala. It's not Nintendo. Oh, so they ripped off Nintendo. Guys, you're not allowed to get angry at me riffing on a game that you haven't played yet, alright? Come back and get mad at me in an hour after you all played the demo, okay? Come back and mindlessly defend it in an hour from now, and then I'll fucking accept that, okay? I got a coconut for you, Kyle. Ugh. Could you hear my tummy rumbling? Yep, just like every day. Hi, I just want to get some things out of my inventory here. Alright, let's just get rid of the flowers. Let me just I have so much wood, it's starting to become a problem in my house storage. Sucks that flowers are worth nothing in this game. I also want to get rid of that. And this. Just kidding, I'm not going to do that. I also have a disgusting amount of clay and stones. Just take it. Just a fucking matter of convenience. Very temporary convenience at this point. Yeah, you see that baby grand? Seems like you're interested in a grand piano. It's 260,000 bells. Was this, like, played by Billy Joel at Madison Square Garden? Why is it 260,000 fucking dollars? Come back for that. It's one of those things, it's like, I don't even want that, honestly, but I do. A tool shelf. I want to be buried with this. Sig today says, you ever see inside one? It's not cheap to make. Yeah, I know Steinway, actually, the company Steinway makes these really, yeah, these really high quality, expensive grand pianos, but it's like, those are the ones that Billy Joel plays, but this is a video game. I don't know. I guess they wanted to be realistic. A pop-up toast. Oh, I have one of those. I thought it was different since there's a little flower pattern on the bread. But I guess you could customize that if you want. Look at this happy horse shit. Oh my god, you guys are fucking just too fucking cute. And I mean that, like, in the sense that should be punishable by law. Like, that is an amount of cute that breaks Geneva Convention guidelines. Like, that should not be fucking okay. Like, I don't know who's like letting that. I don't know who's allowing that to take place. So I remember last week... Oh, I still want to wear this. To fuck with T-Bone. Last week, I had, like, Flick in my town, and then the next day I had CJ in my town, and then the next day I had Flick again, and then the day after that I had CJ again. And I was like, oh, cool, so they come a lot. We're now on, like, day 9 of not having seen either of them. And this is the situation in my house storage right now. So anytime you guys are ready to come... No, I'm waiting. Anytime you guys are ready. Anytime. Really looking forward to it. So just... Pixel Master has CJ right now. Cool. But in Nintendo's infinite wisdom, they decided that people who come to your town cannot sell things to CJ or Flick. You can only sell things to CJ and Flick when they are in your town. That is true. Home by midnight, yes. Can you guys think of a single reason why they might do that?
Oh, because of the economy, the in-game economy.
Yeah, but I could come to your town and buy bells and sell bells. Not bells, turnips. I could come to your town, buy turnips. I could come to your town and I could sell turnips. I could buy stuff from Leaf. I could buy stuff from Red. Although you can only buy something from Red once a day, I discovered. But I think Red has always been like that, right? Regardless of if you're in another town or not. I could buy stuff from the fucking skunk. I don't know who else comes to your town. Like what? Now, I could do all of those things, but I can't sell fish and bugs to CJ and Flick. Okay. Okay, Nintendo. Shh.
Yeah. Hey, Lois, remember the time that weird guy in a cow skull gave me a fucking coconut, man? Remember the time the Prophet Muhammad in a cow skull helmet gave me a salmon?
Money, okay. Okay. Oh, I gotta invite a villager. Yeah, I gotta invite a villager. And I'll do that in a minute. What's up, Gramerson? Cloud, Barrett, and Tifa, CBT. It's a cool observation. I think my interest in that game has completely subsided at this point. I have not felt compelled to play it, like offline or otherwise. I don't know. I'm just over it. You know, it was at the point where I was like, I don't know, should I stream it anyway? Even though it didn't seem like there was a lot of interest in it. Like, I was still kind of on the fence. You know, and I only had, I was only like half interested in it myself. And now whatever interest there was is just gone. Oh, lame. I wanted to keep that. Alright. Didn't I keep one of these specifically to put in this exact spot? I think I did. Oh, but it's a different color. Can you customize that, or... I'm just leaving it there for now. I don't give a shit. No, you can't customize... Yeah, cool. Good. Alright, that stays like that, then I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna be able to leave that like that, and everybody here knows it. No, I'll fix it eventually. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. That's one of the two colors, so I could take the other one out of there. Gubbington says everybody is streaming it, so I think a lot of people aren't watching because they can only take so much. Yeah, but... guys, everybody is streaming Animal Crossing too. And like, when I stream this game, you know, most of you come to watch it. So what's that about? Also, Chard Dog, thank you for the bits. Outdoorsy shovel, yeah. Buy it. It's because everybody's having a different experience in Animal Crossing, whereas in Final Fantasy, everybody's seeing the same exact fucking game being played over. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. I'll buy that for $1. Guys, this is a good time for me to throw this at you. I've been thinking about this literally my entire fucking life. But I don't think I've ever said it out loud, ever. Okay? Alright? I like Dick. No. RPG. Okay? I preempted you, Punstar, so your joke's not funny because I made it already, okay? RPG stands for role-playing game. Okay? Now, stay with me. To me, the implication of a role-playing game, a game where you role-play, is that you can play a role. And I don't know why, maybe I shouldn't feel this way, but there's an implication that it's very hard to concentrate on what I'm saying while Deirdre is Naruto running. There's an implication there that it's kind of a role of your choosing. Okay, now you notice how in every fucking RPG you're playing a fixed character with fixed dialogue. Very rarely is there options on, you know, what you could do in the story. So it's kind of like, okay, then how is any fucking video game not a role-playing game? Do you understand what I'm saying? Chat, like, does this make sense? Like, when you play Final Fantasy VII, you're not like getting to play a role. You are Cloud Strife. Okay, you are technically, I guess, playing a fucking role, but it is a very defined role. The experience is the same for everybody who fucking plays it. Your role is your Cloud. That's the explanation for it. RPG means stats and level ups now. So this is a situation where the term role-playing game at one point, which must have been, guys, a very, very fucking long time ago. Okay? The term meant something different. And then in my opinion, like, people started Sodacoma, RPG, the term, it makes way more sense in the context of a tabletop game. You know, Dungeons & Dragons. What a fucking, like, okay, yes. You tell me Dungeons & Dragons is a fucking RPG, I'm like, well, fucking obviously, of course it is. That makes total sense. But how that term came to be used for games like turn-based combat, Final Fantasy type fucking Chrono Trigger, like how RPG came to be applied to those types of games, makes no sense to me, is absolutely fucking baffling, and those games never should have been called RPGs. MMOs are absolutely, yeah, way closer to being an RPG, and that's why to call them an MMORPG is very accurate. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because you make your own character, you decide what kind of person that character is, and then they throw you into a world with infinite fucking options. That's a role-playing game. But how any fucking Final Fantasy could be called a role-playing game, technically, makes no sense. Ask Dragon Quest, because they started the JRPG trend. Well, I don't know, man. Was it just a marketing thing? Was it like... Yeah, like, how did it happen? Because it's a misnomer. It's a complete misnomer. And yes, I did see the European Nintendo accounts asking each other what their belt prices were and shit. Very cute. Final Fantasy 14 says hi. There's a metric buttload of things to do, even the Golden Saucer. Alright, forgetting for a moment that there exist MMORPGs that are technically, that are included in the Final Fantasy franchise. Okay, so that would be a caveat right there. And I'm always going to be annoyed that they fucking named those games numerically when there was absolutely no fucking reason to do that. Okay, Final Fantasy Online, how hard is that? Done. Done. Go home. And that's 11 and 14. So they didn't just do it once, they did it twice. They thought it was okay to do that twice. So you guys agree with me that it's a misnomer to call it an RPG, or do you guys think I'm a cock? All right, Sick today. I want you to catalog all of the Twitch names of the people who are agreeing with me, and all the people who aren't agreeing with me for use in further for the dossiers. Put that in the dossiers, please. Put that in the dossiers. Spaghetti Puncher says, how would you classify the genre? I just explained that to you. Like, I don't think I could say it any better than I just did. Look up ludology. There are several game studies into different genres and why they are named that. Interesting, No Magician. Maybe I will. Gubbington says, when you play a game, aren't you playing the role of a character? Isn't every game an RPG? I could fucking tell you that Super Mario World is an RPG. Mario Odyssey is a fucking RPG. By that definition, any game where you play a character is an RPG. Oh, hey, T-Bone, check out my fucking helmet, dude. Does it make you think about your mortality a little bit? Yeah? You think about buying a coffin? Well, boy, do I have some options for you here, buddy. Are you a fan of Jared Leto Joker and Suicide Squad? That's right, T-Bone. We do live in a society. And for the low, low price of $497 American dollars, you could be permanently, forever really interred in a coffin featuring the likeness of Jared Leto's Joker. And for an extra $5, we will have the mortician tattoo damaged on your dead forehead before we bury you. Perfect for an open casket funeral. Lame, he gave me money. people who have no idea about like the movie or anything, they're like, oh, well, yeah, he's. I'd say he's certainly damaged. Damaged to the point where he died from it. I mean, obviously, yeah, he's damaged. Whether it was, cancer or old age, time got to him, something damaged him so much he died. He's sitting there pondering his existence now. Thinking about, like, Hamlet and all that shit. Yeah, there you go. Which works, too, because he's also based on, in my mind, he's based on Kelsey Grammer. Well, he's based on Frasier, who was played by Kelsey Grammer, who also played Beast in the X-Men movies, and Beast was obsessed with Shakespeare. So it all fucking actually comes together very nicely. You know how pissed off I was when I was a kid? And I learned about Shakespeare's play Hamlet for the first time, and I found out it wasn't about a pig. Like a baby pig. You know how pissed off I was when I found out that it wasn't, like a screenplay adaptation of Charlotte's Web? I was very disappointed. I was like, who let this happen? Man, that Shakespeare guy was kind of a dick, huh? Albino Octopus says you're lying, aren't you? Not lying, exaggerating. Definitely definitely exaggerating. Bloomin' used to confuse Charlotte's Web and Babe when they were a kid. Well, it's easy. Babe doesn't have a spider. As far as I remember. Piano bench. Oh, fuck. Now I just have to go buy that piano and I'm set. See, like, I don't remember if I shook all of these or not. And fucking early onset dementia strikes again. You guys see what I did with that silo over there? What do you think about it? That bench has Billy Joel's pant sweat. It's 150,000 bells. Hagertraff, honestly, I was waiting for Hagertraff to say it looks like shit, because every time I ask the chat what they think about something, Hagertraff says it looks like shit, and then just puts the word shit in all caps. I was honestly, like, waiting for that. But what he is doing is pointing out how tiny the door is compared to my body. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get in there. Notice the lighthouse does the same thing. Hagertraff, I've seen you do that several times to the point where I now, like, expect you to do it. It's small enough for the mouse villagers. I don't have any mouse villagers, nor do I want them. A lot of them are yucky. I might want the Braccolo, but the only reason I want the Braccolo is so I can do this voice for the dialogue. Other than that, I mean, dude, fucking Limburg. Oh, I've decided that Anka is like a fortune teller or whatever, so I put this shit over here so she can, I don't know, read your palms or some shit. When I was a kid, I had a friend who was Egyptian. His dad was from Egypt, but his mom was like first generation. Like, she was born here, but she's, Egyptian too, obviously. And she did tarot cards and stuff. So I've had that thing going on my whole life where, like, I can't separate that, where I think, like, Egyptian women do tarot card readings, and that, like, it's just not a thing. It just isn't a thing. Why is her toilet outside? Oh, well, the joke I was going for was... You know how cats like to shit in sand? So the whole thing is sand, meaning, you know, she could shit anywhere, but... This is here. I don't know. I don't know how funny it really is. Just shut the fuck up, alright? Let me play my video game. Alright, just let me enjoy my life, okay? Also, I got the cat grass cryptid. Thought you'd enjoy that. Alright, so I did this too. I'm not heated. I'm just exaggerating for comedic effect. Thought that looked nice there. I don't know. Hair Chaffin, what do you think about it? Thank you, Hair Chaffin. Thank you for giving me the answer I was looking for. See, when I expect things from people and then I don't get the things that I expect, that kind of like fucks with me. I like consistency in people. I think I'm gonna put something here. I don't know, or not, or I might just like erase some of that so I don't have that pressure to put something there. You know. You saw the money tree I saw it too, only guy. When I get down there, I'll deal with it. Not gonna forget about it. Or I might. We'll see what happens. Still waiting for Gulliver to come so he could give me more cool shit. Haven't seen Gulliver in quite some time. I think I was streaming the last time Gulliver showed up. And that was when I got the Maui statue. Maui. Mawa. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I fucking love that there. I think that looks great. Hair Chaffin, what do you think about it? Moai will give me like a phonetic fucking pronunciation. Moai. Okay, Moai. Okay. You hear that?
There's balloons in them hills.
Yeah, I definitely heard a balloon. Hey. Where the fuck is this thing?
Hold. Hold.
Shit! Held too long. A barb.
Well, hello, Douglas.
Fucking finally. Let's see if it's cool. Also, I just noticed that this is here, so I could easily just swap it with the other one. Kind of forgot that existed. Alright. Let's see this grill. Oh, yeah, that's the shit. The first week I was playing this game, one of those had showed up in my town in the shop. And I was like, I'll buy it later. And then I didn't buy it. And then this is the next occasion that I'd seen the item, like over a month later. So, you know, if you see something that you even halfway want in the shop, don't fucking sleep on it. Also, I changed things up in here a little bit. Fucking Kyle is into Settlers of Catan, apparently. Okay, that stopped being fun really quick. Okay, so did that. I shook all these trees, I think. The game still owes me a piece of furniture from a tree. I'm gonna see if it's down here. Ooh, piece of candy. Gulliver, are you up here, dude? Gulliver is not over here. And we saw the East Beach, too, right? He wasn't over there. I don't know, man. Maybe you can only have, like, one guest villager in your town at a time. And I have Kix is here, so maybe... Yeah, like the fact that I have Kix means that I'm not going to get anybody else. Like you can't have CJ or Flick. You can have 2 different villagers if it's a plaza and a wandering one. Okay, good. Good. See, alright, that makes sense. Fine. Also, notice that the plaza is big enough. Also, thanks to Bubba Fair for sending me this absolutely tacky and kind of useless thing. I put it over here because I figure, you know, Octavian, he likes to collect garbage. So, like, anything that doesn't make any sense, I'll just put over here and say, you know, Octavian just, like, got it at, like, you know, a Doomsday Prepper garage sale or some shit, you know? And bought it for no... And just impulse bought it. American picker, Momiji, exactly. I wanted to point out that the town square is definitely big enough to have, like, 4 fucking merchant villagers sitting in it. Like, if you were just gonna have one at a time, why did you make it so big? You know, I notice how much of your town it takes up. It takes up quite a bit of real estate. It'll be used for a mess of future. I get future-proofing it, I guess, yeah. Alright, so... let's do this. Apparently the Ninjala demo is just going to last 1 hour. So I'm not going to get to stream that later. So in lieu of that, knowing that that's not a thing I'm going to be able to do, let's do another straw poll. For what you guys think you want to see me stream later. I have 3 options for you guys. Okay, so apparently there's another one at 11 p.m. I don't typically go live that's usually when I end my streams, however. You got a humdinger of a reaction. I'm cool with that as long as you never use the word humdinger ever again. Now I can express bewilderment at the fact that I can't fucking sell bugs and fish to Flick and CJ in your Animal Crossing town for no reason. Let's not do this yet. Fuck. Humdinger. It sounds like a blowjob. Yeah, you know that chick gives the wolf blowjobs? She gave me a real humdinger the other day. A humdinger. Oh yeah, she gave you a humdinger? Yeah? Did she? Did she really? Yeah, I already forgot if I shook these or not. And I'm just gonna do it again. Oh, I guess I didn't. Okay. She gave me some sick brain, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I feel compelled to not play a demo and just wait for the actual game to come out, honestly. Especially since, to be honest, 11 p.m. Eastern is simply just not a convenient time for me. You know, to put it simply. There it is. Throwback hat table. Do you have any idea how many of these I have? People keep sending them to me in the mail at this point. I must have received about 5 or 6 of them to the point where I'm starting to think it's a meme. Guys, is this a meme to send people fucking throwback hat tables? Like, is this... Here, balloon. Alright, so being that there's a high probability that I'm not going to play this Ninjala demo, I want to see if we could do a straw poll, sick. I have 3 options for later tonight. Okay? I want you to put Hades again. I want you to put Resident Evil 3. And I want you to put, the Banjo-Kazooie playthrough. I could start that tonight. That's on the table, too, potentially. I could start that tonight. So, again, I'm going to leave it up to you guys what you want to do. And this stream will start around 7, 8 p.m. Eastern time. My usual time. Oh yeah, my pockets are full. Haha. Let's get rid of the fossils, I'll say. They're still doing this? Fucking reprobates. Guys, I have one fucking fossil left. It's the Diplo pelvis. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, thanks, Blathers. So someone in chat had asked how I'm going to stream Banjo. Now that's a great question. There's a couple of different ways I could do it. Apparently there is a version of it that you could buy on the Xbox 360 store. So I have that option. I can also emulate it as an option as well. And is there a Steam version? Now here's a good question. Fuck, I forgot about these things. Is this the type of game where I'm probably gonna want to take advantage of save states? Funtime is gonna send me a Diplo pelvis. Can I double check to make sure that's the one I actually need? Because to be honest, I'm not 1,000,000,000% sure. Let me just check first. I'm 98% sure it's the pelvis I don't have. Hold on a minute. Oh, there is no Steam version. Okay. Save state often if you emulate it. Well, again, I'm asking you guys if you think it's the kind of game. Why am I doing? Oh yeah, I like saving the giant clams. I'm asking you guys if it's the kind of game where you think I should abuse save scumming with save states, or if you think I should just not. There's inconvenient bits if you bungle often. Well, you know I like to bungle often. Not that I like to, just that's a general rule of thumb, I bungle often. I'm a bungler. I'm a born bungler. What can I say? I'm a born bungler. Yeah, I still have BizHawk Gen, yeah. You know, I think I heard a balloon as I was pressing A to enter the shop, which breaks my heart. Did you guys hear it too? Oh, let me get rid of this shit. Oh, we should check the turnip prices. What if they're better than, Retrogades? Oh. That seems decent at best. What did I buy him for? I don't even remember what I bought him for. Like 50, I think. 50? Something like that. 50 something. Don't try to collect a 100%. Don't try to 100% a collect-a-thon. Okay. Oh, 90 is the lowest, so I couldn't have been... Okay, I'm an asshole. Let me check out these fossils real quick. What's up, Skeletoxin? Thanks for coming tonight. Today... So this room is done. There's no empty pedestals. Even though, confusingly, there's shit, like, I didn't give him. Like, why is there a jellyfish? Like, why is there mushrooms? Like, what... A tarantula and a crab? Like, I don't know what the fuck... That was a very confusing room to figure out, like, which fossils I didn't have. Like, I would... Because it wasn't obvious, like it is in this room. Yeah, that's the pelvis for the Diplo. Check it out. The back legs portion. And I'm fairly certain that once I get that bun time, my fossils is completely finished. Look, there's the Pteranodon, the Quetzal. These boys over here, they're done. Oh, you can't send it to me because this... Alright, yeah, well, it doesn't have to happen now, but... That's very poggers of you, Buntime, thank you. These are finished. Yep, that's my last fossil. Need that Diplo ass. There is a Dunkleosteus hollow monster, yeah. There's also a coelacanth. So if you're not in the market for a dick deletion, I'd stay away. He goes, if a coelacanth bit your dick, it would get deleted. To which Static replied, that is true of a human being, and there's no reason for this to be coming out of your mouth right now. Bone E-Soup. Thank you for coming tonight, and good morning to you as well. I hope you're having a lovely, wonderful, beautiful fucking morning. Now, still a couple more things I want to take care of around here. This right here being a big one. That's the wrong one, Michael. Where is it at? Where is it? There it is. Okay, so that is the correct one. Okay, all is right with the world. Alright, I got this barbecue. I'm gonna stick this back here. I think this would be a cool place to put the barbecue. He's got the cooker back here, or the, whatever the fuck that thing is called. Smoker. So now he's got that going on too. Pretty rad. Might want to customize it at some point to get it matching everything a little bit better. I got some Some stuff over here. I got it. Some street lamps. Put one, like, here, maybe. No, let's put this here. Hey, Traff, what do you think about that, buddy? Thoughts on that, ma'am? No comment. Commander Choco. Thank you for 9 months of support. I'm just gonna, like, put that there for now, I guess. Whatever. Nah, that's gross. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, was that KK Penis? Oh, you bet it was. Oh, it's KK Penis, baby. Yeah, that looks a little better, maybe. Oh, you know it. I was thinking about putting... the tourist telescope. I'm gonna do something with this in this general area. You know, so the tourists can come look at the Statue of Liberty just like in real life. And let's get this out of the way. Oh, Ragnarside. Baby, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. And we'll bury that. Alright. I just probably want to replant that. Now, I ordered the street lamps because I want to put them over here. Also, do make note of the new and improved picnic area. Put that right there. God, I wish the sushi and mochi balls were real. And I also wanted to... yeah, alright, I got one for over here, too. Maybe? Alright, I got, like, an extra street lamp here. Will they let me put it here? I feel like they don't... I feel like the reason that there's a flower there is because I tried to do this already, but let me try. Oh, no. No, they're totally gonna let me do it. Okay. That's good. Can it be, like, over there a little bit more? No? Alright, I don't give a shit. That's cool. Looks good? You like it? You like it, Ball Blair? Yeah, it's pretty rad. So the reason I asked Funtime for the fucking lighthouse was because I thought it'd be cool to have one somewhere over on this side of the island, too. Like, back here somewhere. Maybe I replace that? I don't know. I kind of like that there. I think I like that there a lot. What about... I don't think there's going to be enough room. No, not the throwback hat table. Let me try something here. Operation Ruin Donald Trump's golf course. There's no room to... Oh, it doesn't fit here. Oh, fucking cock soup. Oh, no, it does. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's where that needs to be. Because, I mean, look, this is the wind farm. Obviously. Right. And also, it's further away from the 5G towers. So that way, you know, we don't have to worry about getting double the cancer. Hager Traffic says, should they be facing away from the island? I don't know. Does it matter? Boney Soup says, thanks for teaching me Isaac, by the way. You're very welcome. I intend to stream a lot more, Isaac. I think I'm gonna do some streams of Isaac, maybe around this time of day, in the near future. Oh, you know what, Ralzalith? I have the rocket DIY, so I could totally build one of those and put it out here somewhere. Maybe I should put it by Octavian's, since he seems like the type of jerk-off who will, like, build a homemade rocket to prove flat Earth theory. Don't you think? Oh, because you guys are talking about building the Eva suit, or the fucking Optimus Prime thing? Well, yeah, you need the gold armor DIY. I actually have the helmet. The gold helmet, but that recipe doesn't take the helmet, it takes the armor, the body armor. Yeah, let's do a little bit of musk RP. Let's get a little bit musky in here and build a rocket. Yeah, there it is. You need 10 star fragments for that? And 20 iron nuggets. I could swing that, I think. Yeah, oh yeah. What was it? It was 10? It's 20 iron, okay. Oh yeah, we Gucci for this. I think this is actually the first Celeste recipe I'm actually making. Oh, you could... Can you customize it? No. No. Alright. The Chuga Space Force Octane. Just in time, because apparently UFOs are real. Confirmed by the Pentagon. Spent a lot of time talking about that with Rev last night. Again, I'm going to put this out there. Again, a lot of people, especially on Twitter, are having a very hard time with this, and a lot of it is not ironic. UFO does not equal aliens. Equal sign with the line through it. UFO does not equal aliens. Caprine Sun. Back to the family. Thank you for 2 months. But more than that, thank you for the compliment. Now, where would this fucking shithead put a rocket? Oh, here we go. Fucking... it's disappointingly small, isn't it? I don't know, man. I'll tell you what. I'd rather have that in my town than the big fucking, honestly, kind of corny and tacky fucking Optimus Prime thing. It's the same reason why you don't see the Godzilla thing in my town. I wanted to see if it does something. Hold on. It just jiggles slightly. Yep. No fun allowed. No fun. And there was no fun to be had that day. So the question now, of course, is if these unidentified flying objects are not aliens, what are they? What the fuck are they? What is this phenomena? What are these things? Skull Jester doesn't know what Findom is. Russian probes. Well, look. I dug into this topic a little bit. Read a bunch of articles and stuff. Tried to educate myself here. And it turns out that the government has been funding research into understanding what these unidentified aerial phenomenon are, to the tune of like $22 million or something. If anybody wants to fact check that, maybe I don't have the number right. I don't know. But at the point where that's actually happening, that suggests to me, because if you want to go with my theory from last night, right? And my theory from last night was, what those pilots are seeing are actually highly classified military experiments. And the reason why they're just being like, oh, shut up, you're crazy, is for national security reasons. But the fact that the U.S. government has actually put fucking taxpayer money into researching it, to me, kind of, it undermines that theory a little bit, right? It undermines that theory somewhat, right? Because why would they spend real money on something that they already know what it is? A very expensive secret, a very fucking like, okay, Senator Harry Reid from Nevada, you've been watching these videos, all right? You got some other senators together, and you're saying that you want to put research into this. This is so top secret that we can't even tell you what the fuck it is that we're doing, despite you being a United States senator. That's above your fucking, I don't know, pay grade? What's the word for that? Security clearance. That's above your fucking security clearance. So, okay, yes, we'll appropriate $22 million to find out what the fuck you're talking about, because we can't tell you what you saw, even though we know what you saw. So here's some money just to shut the fuck up. Does that make sense? As Bambiji Channel points out, not all the branches of the government communicate with each other, and most of them hate each other. And fuck, my God, was that apparent in the Waco show. The Waco series that's on Netflix right now. If that really went down that way, that is so fucking shameful. That the government just, the agency communication and cooperation is so fucking dog shit that it gets to the points that it gets to. Sorry, wacko. It's called wacko. Right, and in that example, it was the ATF and the FBI just fucking beefing with each other and just having no idea what the fuck was going on and having poor communication and just all around being S. Oh, and another show that really highlights that well, I think, is Narcos. Because you could see, especially in the 80s, fucking the DEA was constantly being shit on by the CIA, and they had the CIA had absolutely no respect for the DEA whatsoever, and instead of cooperating, actually fucking made their jobs harder. It's fucked up. You know, it's like you guys should all be having the same goal. You know, but so often they don't, it seems, because they want, you know, I mean, I'm talking about TV shows. I don't have any fucking real experience with this. Obviously. But it's like, you know, one fucking government agency undermining the efforts of another one to prove to the fucking, you know, the federal government that they have more utility than the other one does. Therefore, their agency receives more funding and they get paid more. Yeah, that could happen. Oh, yeah, that could happen. I can absolutely see that happening. I have no fucking doubt that could go on. Yes, absolutely. It would be surprising if that wasn't going on. Hey, now that you guys finally decided to stand the fuck up, do you want some coconuts? Just kidding. Of course I know you want coconuts. Shut up and eat them. Coconuts for octopi. My new program. Coconuts. It's what's for dinner. And the type of thing I'm talking about should, like, piss off everybody who pays taxes, because it's like, that's not what I'm giving you money for. I'm not giving you money to beef with each other. You fucking kidding me? Just shut the fuck, just get done what's gotta get done. Allegro says, I'm not paying 30% of my paycheck to watch grown adults squabble over technicalities. Exactly. No Magician says, what are we going to do about it, though? Well, I know what I'm going to do about it. I'm going to complain about it loudly on a Twitch stream. What are you going to do about it? Oh my god, stop waving at each other. This is disgustingly cute. Look, they don't want to say goodbye to each other because they're in love. Oh, man. So many tentacles. So much going on. That's right, I'm raising awareness, Dexedrin. I did my part. Cute tea table. I have like 10 of those. And put that storage for now. Let me put that throwback hat table in my storage with the fucking 18 other ones that you guys sent me. Thanks again for that. Oh, guys, by the way, you'll be pleased to know that last night Wispy was in my town, and I found all of his ghost cummies. And look what he gave me. That's right. My pooping has now been greatly facilitated. Because I got my own brand spanking new, clean, unused, and that's rare these days, unused set of poop knives. Check it out. A utensil for every kind of poop, Ergotraphum. This is like one of those infomercials like, don't you hate when this happens to you? And they show somebody like trying to cut like a log of poop in half with a pair of like fucking construction paper scissors for kids. And it's in black and white and the poop is getting everywhere. And then there's like a big red X. And it's like, brrr. Well, not anymore. Now introducing... the new set of poop knives from Ginsu. They're Ginsu poop knives. No muss, no fuss. You can see that there's a pair of like really high grade titanium scissors for those really stubborn stools, right? You got like the chopping knife for the, the. I'm just gonna stop. You get the joke. It's over. There's no reason to drag this out. But look at the really big long one. That one's so you can make it down the hole in the bottom of the toilet. You know what I mean? If anything gets stuck down there, you can really scissors for snipping the danglers. The bread knife for stubborn loaves. Yeah. You have a plunger to the left. Yeah, well, now I have both. Now I have both. Alright. Let's go shopping. I guess let's see what Kix has first. Maybe.
Welcome, chum. Have a look. No rush at all. But can you hurry the fuck up, please? Please, sir, may I have some more money?
Babooshes! How many of you douches would go for a pair of babooshes? Also, Beef Nation, back to the family. Thank you for 13 months of support. Zap boots? What the fuck that means? They look like hazmat boots. Some kitty socks, bags. I don't really want any of that. I'm gonna buy that because I can. I should have bought the black pair. So, again, like, there's no point to have socks in this game. I don't know why socks exist in this game. I don't know. Back bow sock. Yeah. Yeah, alright. I'm just buying them because I can. I like how when you tell them you don't want something, you go,
sorry, chum. I appreciate your business, my chum. Anything else you want to buy?
yeah, give me the zap boots, fuck it. Socks are for when you have shorts, you idiot. Hi, Greyjoy. Thanks for coming to my channel and calling me an idiot. I really appreciate it. Alright, let's put on the back bow socks and the zap boots. Alright. Can't see the socks. I feel like most of the shoes don't allow you to see the socks. It's not even about the pants, Greyjoy. It's about the shoes. I mean, hey, you could wear socks with sandals. Nice. You didn't mean to offend me? Calling someone an idiot directly and then saying, I didn't mean to offend you. Like, so how do you accidentally offend somebody? And listen, I'm not upset. You're totally fine. I accept your apology. I love you and accept you. You're fine. I'm not calling you out. All right, I am calling you out a little bit. I'm just wondering about the like, how that works. Yeah. Yeah, he said call somebody an idiot and then be like, oh, I didn't mean to offend you. Oh, you were joking because you did mean to offend me. Okay, that makes sense. The logistics was the word I was looking for. I don't understand the logistics of that. Right. Mike, no offense, but you're fucking stupid. Listen, I don't mean to offend by this, but you're a fucking moron. All right, you have the IQ of an amoeba. Okay, you're a fucking complete troglodyte. Okay, you have fucking just no intelligence at all, no common sense. You're a huge fucking moron. All right, and you should feel bad, but I didn't mean to offend you. Yet, having said that, I didn't mean to offend you. Bomber style jacket. I'm gonna wear this right before I make use of my poop knives. We have wide chino pants. Oh, you know what villager I became aware of recently who is legit? The Fonz Koala. Have you guys seen the Fonz Koala? I don't remember what his name... Eugene. I actually do remember his name. Eugene. That's what's up. We need to get Eugene into Rev's wife's Animal Crossing town. We must achieve this. This looks bad, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because I don't know what else to do. Wait, are those the Peter Griffin pants? I don't know. I have a pair of pants that look a lot like that. I think... Yeah, let's do that, because I don't think... I'm just buying things that I don't think I have already. Oh, this is stupid.
Did I do that?
I think that's how Steve Urkel laughs. How many people here even know who Steve Urkel is? Fairy tale hood? It's gross. Helmet with goggles. Yeah, right. A pig nose. Yeah, let's do the pig nose. Fuck it. Socks, shoes. I don't see any winkle pickers on sale, so I'm gonna pass on that. Let's see what the poll results look like right now. Oh, Banjo-Kazooie is crushing every... Okay, so obviously I'm going to start my Banjo-Kazooie playthrough tonight.
Looking sharp. Thanks so much. Yickoo.
How dare you approach me, Hedgehog? You know what this calls for. There we go. Say that to me again, bitch. Say that to me now. Talk to Sable. I already did talk to Sable. Weave flowers to craft a wreath. Kind of makes me wish I didn't sell all of them already. Oh, I got the fruit wreath, which looks nice. I might make one of those. Well, it was a wreath. It wasn't a headdress. Flower wreath. What if I don't have the DIY recipe, guys? Maybe it's like a default one that everybody gets. Great, Joy. You're totally fine. You can stop. You don't need to apologize anyway. It's totally cool. In fact, I'm going to thank you because that entire little exchange was fucking hilarious, in my opinion. It's under wall stuff. Oh, because it's a wall mount. Oh, okay, yeah, all right. So you need red windflowers, white windflowers, and orange windflowers. Okay. Now that actually brightened my day, Great Joy. So thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go pick the flowers that, like, I don't care about that are up here. Alright, so you need 3 orange, 3 white, and 3 red. Where do I have red ones at, though? Yeah, I'd say that not windmill. Fuck. Oh, wait a fucking minute. Oh, I think that lighthouse should go there. I think that lighthouse should go there instead. And we should swap these two things. I think that lighthouse will be better there. Is what I think. You see this? Every time I pass through here, I, under my breath, curse Nintendo for not giving us the ability to put these paths diagonally. And I know what you're thinking. Like, oh yeah, but Mike, you could just download a PNG and put that down as a pattern, you know, because it'll have like half transparency, so it'll look diagonal. Guess what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay? I don't want to. I want to use the fucking paths that are in the game. Okay? I shouldn't have to, Hagertraffum. And yeah, the designs do look out of place, the cake. And how about the fact that when you put one of these designs down, every time you try to pick something up, you wipe it off the floor? And it's like, yeah, but you know, you could put the designs down with the Island Designer app, and it won't. You will still wipe them off the floor if you use the Island Designer app. You know that? TV Dart, you still wipe them off the floor. It still wipes them off the floor. Yes, it still wipes them off the floor. I know, you can't believe it. But it's true. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good shit. That is good fucking quality shit right there. And you know what? We're going to put the windmill back here, I think. Wind turbine, sorry. No, don't do that right now. Yeah, Wahi, there's no difference between a custom design path and placing the design normally. It is the exact same function. And you know what my favorite part of that is? It actually will cost you Nook miles at the Nook terminal if you want the ability to do that. So you're giving Tom Nook like fucking at least 4,000 Nook miles to do something that you already have the ability to do. The difference is it's faster to place them, apparently. All right. Okay. Here, I'm gonna take them from here. Which will make this look doo-doo for a little while, but it's fine. It's out of the way enough where it's not gonna bother me as much. $8,000 miles to do it 5 seconds faster. Well, you know what? To be honest, it is tedious to put paths down with the default tool. Like, it is. It absolutely is. I will admit that. I will admit it makes it 0.5 less stupid. 0.5 less stupid. CKPK says watching me stream Animal Crossing is comfy. I'm glad. Thank you for watching it. I hear a balloon. But I also have to pee really bad. So if I don't find this balloon right now, I might piss myself.
Where is it? 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 Where's the balloon? Oh, there it is.
Oh, thank God it didn't dematerialize. Oh, shit. That's a lot of bells. I got piss haste, yeah. Piss haste. I want to buy the grand piano, too. You think I could buy the piano before I piss my pants? Nope, can't. I'll be right back.
On a chilly autumn night, late 1970s, a man driving eastbound on New York City's Belt Parkway noticed something alarming on the shoulder of the highway. At first, thinking it may have been an injured or dead human being, he pulled over to investigate. What he discovered would shock, disturb, and ignite the imaginations of generations to come. As he trained his flashlight on the object, he found himself gazing upon what would later be determined to be the completely shaved, headless, 312-pound carcass of a western lowland gorilla. Initial theories ran amok. A zoo escapee, an exotic pet situation gone awry. But one theory in particular proved more persistent than the rest. The gorilla carcass was found less than a mile away from Nathan's Hot Dogs flagship restaurant in Coney Island, Brooklyn. Many were quick to connect the carcass to the reports of inhuman screeching and howling that often emanated from the eatery past business hours, and the occasional discovery of coarse black hairs and simian nipples inside of Nathan's indescribably delicious and uniquely tasting frankfurters. What was it exactly that distinguished Nathan's products from the rest? Was it an above-average commitment to quality? Was it the secret family spice recipe, fiercely guarded to this day? Or was it something more sinister? The theory that Nathan's made their hot dogs from the flesh of gorillas, or bushmeat as it's commonly called in the apes' native locales, quickly began to gain traction and continued to do so well into the 1980s. First-hand accounts which
I'm back. Hi, Nick Medina. Your uncle used to work at Nathan's? He has the industrial secrets and they let him live? I don't know if you'd seen the rest of that video, but it usually doesn't go well for people who used to work for Nathan's. You want to catalog the piano? Yeah, absolutely, Retrogade. And if you do want to see the rest of that video, it's on my YouTube highlights channel, which is getting very, very close to 10K subs. And when it does, something special happens. Nefkin, thank you for the gift sub, buddy. Nick Medina, welcome to the family, Nick. Thank you so much, Nefkin. What was it? It was like 220 something. It was a lot of money, is all I know. So yesterday I had tweeted that I was going to use my Trump stimulus check to rent out a local batting cages in anticipation of the 10K sub video. It was a joke. I didn't do that. Guys, I probably wouldn't even be able to rent out a batting cages at this time if I wanted to. You know that, right? Like, everything is fucking in lockdown and shit. It was 260,000. Okay. But listen, I don't know how long it's gonna take, or how exactly logistically I'm gonna do it, but I will make that video one day, guys. I promise you. It's probably not gonna be soon. It's definitely not gonna be soon. Okay, but I will make that video one day. You like the Robotnik napkin? Yeah, it's pretty sweet, right? I'm promising it sick today because apparently I promised it before, which means I still have to promise it. All right, and someone in chat is saying that this would be oh, we should summon a villager. That this would be a perfect time to do it because, you know, all the businesses are like, you know, not having a lot of customers and shit, but I also don't want to get the fucking virus myself. You still owe us 600 Fatty Bear cakes. You know you're not getting those cakes, right? And I still need to get a bad dragon dildo. Guys. Alright, so those of you who don't know, I said apparently like fucking 3 years ago, I said, when my YouTube highlights channel reaches 10K subs, I'm going to make a video where I take a bad dragon dildo to the batting cages and hit softballs with it. Now, let's start planning it. We could start planning it. No, I'm not making the cakes, all right? Just, I broke that. That promise is broken. I mean, I broke a fucking promise, okay? And I'm not... I don't want to play that fucking game and make 600 fucking Fatty Bear cakes. And none of you want to watch it as much as you're saying you do. So, no. Okay, now. Let's get back to the matter at hand. All right? The dildo. We need to think about which bad dragon product would lend itself best to being used as a baseball bat. All right, so we're thinking about shape. We're thinking about, like, heft. We're thinking about, the construction material. Right? And, you know, the truth is, guys, I know less about dildos than you probably think I do. So, Apple Dose says, I can contact Varka, owner of Bad Dragon, and ask him directly. You have a personal relationship with this person? Do you think you could... You think you could get in there and kind of get the inside track, the inside details? You're in a chat with him and you talk to him. Like, how do you... Okay, alright, I'll bite Apple Dose. How do you know this person? How do you have a relationship with this person? Are you involved in the industry? How does it work? For one, you're a furry. Yeah, but you know what, dude? Like, I use Apple products sometimes, and I'm not in contact with Tim Apple. You know? You know what I mean? I'm using Windows fucking 10 right now, but I'm not in personal contact with Bill Gates. So what's going on? You know? I'm playing Animal Crossing, but I don't know John Nintendo. You can actually straight up ask him. Alright, listen, do me a favor then. If that's true, say the streamer that I watch sometimes is, he's thinking about, or he's been talking about for 3 years, the fact that he wants to make this video and then explain the video, you know, to celebrate 10K subs. Now, in your opinion, which one of the products that your company makes would lend itself best to being used for this athletic purpose? Now, I want to point this out, too, and this might be an important piece of information. I don't think I've ever tried to hit a baseball or a softball with an actual baseball bat once in my life. Right? So, maybe that's a factor, too, the fact that I honestly, genuinely have no idea what the correct way to hit a softball is. I don't know how to use... yeah, I wasn't an athletic kid. Right? So maybe I need to do a little, I need a montage. I might need a montage first. Now the question is, do I want to do the montage with the dildo or with the baseball bat? I don't remember why I came in here. Oh, invite a camper. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. Lamango, I'm very close to... Oh, that's cute. But apparently I have... No, I don't have one of these. Yeah, that's going in the park. That's absolutely going in the park. I have forest life. No, Lamango, it's close, though. It's close to 10k. Well, let me see what they got here. Alright, I have all of this. Okay. Alright, if you will give me a moment, chat, I'm going to randomly select an Animal Crossing villager from the stack of cards I have. Alright, I happened to notice what card I randomly selected. And you guys are gonna think that this is... that I planned this, and I swear to you, I did not plan this. I did not plan this. Guys, I swear to you, I didn't.
Ciao, this is Broccolo. Thank you for to making the call. Now I know my phone works. What do you need? You want to play at the campsite? Sounds fun. I'll be right over. Do you have any pasta in your town? Italy is all out of pasta because of the panic buying. Please, I need the pasta. How come the store not have the pasta?
Guys, is broccolo just how you say broccoli in Italian? But the fucking word broccoli already sounds Italian. They made it more Italian, yeah. Broccolini is something different. What's broccolini? Is that broccoli Rob? Broccoli Rob is now another completely different thing.
Oh, he's having an espresso. Espresso with an S. You don't use an X. It's not espresso. You say espresso, I break your face. I'm gonna break your face. I'm here to hang out. Thanks for the invite. Thank you so much for the invite to your island. Eat my asshole.
He says eat it. Guys, why does he say eat it? Why the fuck does he say eat it?
Man, I maybe want to see a cardboard bed made by the folks here.
You know, I have that recipe already, so this was a waste of time. Why did his eyes turn yellow?
Yeah, you do that for me? Neat. I'm glad my brain told me that idea. I cannot wait to see it. Well, I got to see it today, though, because I'm going home tomorrow.
his evil pasta energy. The problem is if you have... Well, I'm going to make the thing for him. Like, really, I'm doing this because I want new recipes. I feel like the fact that they give you an item in exchange for the thing that they ask you for is just an added benefit. I mean, it's cool that both things happen, is what I'm saying. But I'm primarily doing it for the recipes. So when they show up and they ask for something and it's a recipe I already have... kind of pisses me the fuck off. I'm pretty sure we do have the cardboard boxes, Poison Apple. It was a bed he wanted? Or a couch? It was a bed, right? Alright, so that's 4 cardboard boxes. I'm also going to take that, too. Because you need... What, like... 60 of those to make the Optimus Prime thing, which I might make just because eventually, like, I can type of a thing, you know? Pixel Master says you could save scum the recipe you get from the camper. Yeah! Yeah, you could save scum. That's true. I don't think I'm gonna do it because probably just out of laziness, honestly. And I just don't do things like that in this game. I don't know. Dexedrin is asking about the garden. How did you place the stones next to each other as tiles instead of having them all connect to one corner? Good question. Let me show you real quick. You fucking cunt. Alright, I'll show you in a second. And also, let me point out that wasn't my idea to do that. It was Buntime's idea. Buntime helped me put that little garden together. Thanks again, Buntime. Look at the stones. You'll notice that there are 2 different path types alternating. Arched tile path and stone path. Because that's what this game does with different path types. Right? You can't merge path types. It'll put, little grass lines in between them. Right? Which is how I achieved this right here as well. Same thing. Same concept. So, just do like a kind of a hopscotch checkerboard pattern. Yeah, checkerboard. Do a checkerboard pattern with these 2 different path types. You could also do that with, I think dirt path and sand might look good, or dirt path and dark dirt path might look good. You might be able to do it with the brick and the wooden path, maybe the terracotta and the sand path. So you could do that with any 2 paths. If you want to have that stepping stone type of looking thing to it. And yeah, I guess that answers the question. Hopefully. It's one of those things, honestly, where I think it'd be cooler if the paths did connect to each other without a little bit of a grass buffer. I think that's dumb. You've also heard me complain about the fact that... And basically... this had ruined what I was trying to do at Anka's house. Because I wanted to put all the sand down around the house. But what happens is there's always going to be like a little bit of grass bordering the house no matter what you do. And my answer to that here was to just extend the lawn a little bit. So it looks like she still has grass and it was intentional because that was the best that I could do type of a thing, Do you have a recipe in here, dude? I could just put Anka on the beach, but I don't want to. He doesn't have one. But he does have a really fucking cool looking sea bass in here. Like I said, really ties the room together. Good choice, T-Bone. Good choice. No, man, listen. Alright, like, look, I got the pyramid there, and I got the fucking, you know, the Sphinx. Okay, that shit is not near an ocean. It's not gonna work. No, I can't put it on the beach. It's not, no. No, a beach and a desert are not the same thing. Is what I'm saying to you. No. And you know I'm fucking right. You can't just put Anka on the beach and be like, mission accomplished. It's not gonna work. No, it's not the same thing. Get out of here. Alright, I could put her on the beach. It's not like the worst idea in the fucking world. Could you catch me a stink bug? Thanks, I can't wait. Why? What are you gonna do with it? What are you chomping at what are you gonna do with this thing? That you can't wait? Like, why do you need this bug that badly? I have questions. Oh, I already planted that tree. Okay. Alright, so we gotta catch a stink bug for Marina. And we have to make a cardboard bed for Broccolo. Oh, I got mail. It's from Vineheart. Congrats on the almost 10k subs, King. Thank you. It's, a royal shirt. How many people here were hoping it was going to be a throwback hat table? May draws nigh. Did you catch a tuna yet? TV Hero, I did catch a tuna. But you know what I still haven't caught, guys? The Neon Tetra. I kind of keep forgetting about it, to be honest. Here we go. Oh, shit. You know what I could do now, guys? The DDD cosplay. Because somebody sent me a beak, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there it is. And I guess, so for the shoes, we would have to use something yellow. That's the closest I got right now. It's pretty gross. Headwear. That's the closest I got. To like his red hat, right? What else could I do, chat? Close enough. A crown? No, I don't have a crown. Fuck. Alright, well, I forgot to save it because I'm a penis. Okay. I do that constantly, as you've noticed, I'm sure. And then the gross shoes. Okay, very nice. I'm pleased with this. I'm very pleased with this. Alright, we've got 2 cardboard boxes. So I need another 2. And I do have them. Somewhere. Miscellaneous. Boom. Because you can't make cardboard boxes, can you? Like, there's no DIY recipe for a cardboard box, right? It was the bed, it wasn't the sofa? Chat demands the meme shirt. I personally feel like I'm above the meme shirt. Thank you, Poison Apple. It was the bed. Just wanted to double check that. Guys, I said this like 2 years ago. I'm done with memes, and then I totally wasn't done with memes. Where is it? Wamba mailed this to me, and his note said, "Lay epic meme." There you go. If only they were meme pants to match. That's kind of memey. Yacht shorts. Feel like if you own a yacht, you probably don't wear something that looks like that. There you go. You happy? Are you happy now, chat? Are you satisfied? That was an accident. You pleased with yourselves? Are you? I have 2 coconuts, which means 2 of these villagers still have not received their daily coconut. And I don't know who it is. Who's been paying attention the entire time and can tell me who I didn't give coconuts to? Who didn't get their daily nut? Derwin, did you get nutted up? Yeah, he got nutted up. Bunny got nutted up. Moo got nutted up. Anka, did you get nutted up? You did. You were the first one who got nutted up, if I remember correctly. Alright, I just kind of regretting a lot of the words that are coming out of my mouth right now. Yeah, a little bit unintentional. Alright, so here's hoping I go through that garden and there's a stink bug in it. No, but there is one of these boys. Who I feel like probably sell for a lot. Ooh, Orchid Mantis. Those sell for a lot, right? What's up, Nick? How am I staying healthy and safe? Not leaving the house when I can avoid it. Washing my hands a lot. When I do have to go out, I wear, you know, surgical gloves and masks. I'm also trying to exercise at least 3 times a week. I'm actually pulling it off for the time being. I did some push-ups yesterday, and now my titties hurt a lot. You look really happy. Did you make the thing we talked about? I sure did, buddy. Hi, do you want to hear a story? I'll tell you a story. It goes like this. One day, somebody from East Luchuga thought a cardboard bed. And then they ran to a DIY bench and they made their thought into a thing. I don't know if the story is true, but the man is very inspirative. I just made that word up. Sounds real, right? Let me give you my striped tee as a thank you. As a multi grazie. Here you go, as a multi grazie. Thank you for to make it a really great souvenir. Love this island so much. I hope you invite me again. Don't count on it, you gross fuck. Your story sucks and you should feel bad. Bone Soup asks if I remember the bean story from the other night's Isaac stream. My wife called to tell me her mom is burying beans and dried fruit in the ground because she thinks people are going to start raiding. Well, man, I don't know. You know... Again, it's the type of thing that... If you have the surplus, I guess it can't hurt. And if it's giving somebody peace of mind when they really need it, then just, I say, let them do it. So, like, I don't know. God bless. Oh, it's got a little bit of a Ness flavor to it, huh? Or Charlie Brown. Which, by the way, they're the same characters, so I don't even know what the point of me saying both was. Okay, we need a stink bug. Charlie Brown and Ness and Sans Undertale are all the same person. That's right, folks. You heard it here first. Alright, we need a stink bug. None of you are stink bugs. But I have time to catch the Neon Tetra, right? I don't think that's going away anytime soon. Really, the only thing going away this month is the tuna, right? Alright, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna walk in circles, like, in the town until I see a stink bug. Which, you know, some of the flowers being obscured by the trees is not helpful right now. And she just wants a regular stink bug, not the man stink face bug. She doesn't want the man stink. And chat, if you see the fucking thing, please let me know. I'll try to pay attention to the chat. Alright. Jack shit. A balloon, maybe. A balloon, definitely. Dude, even if there was a stink bug, I feel like I wouldn't see it. This is some Where's Waldo shit right now. Oh, it's in here. Oh, it won't get absorbed into the flowers, right? No, because of the way they're spaced. Autograph cards. I already have that. So... whatever. Maybe I should go catch those butterflies. Yeah, catch them with an axe. And again, these are brand new Joy-Cons. So this is not drift. This is just Joy-Cons sucking. The native vanilla sucking of a Joy-Con. Alright, so if I catch these, then new shit will spawn, right? My fat fingers, yeah. I caught a man-tits. Man-tits. So cool. Like I said, my man-tits are in a lot of pain right now. I only did 30 push-ups, too. And it's like, it feels like I got shot in the chest. Very out of shape right now. But again, I do think that, yeah, regular exercise is a good way to you know, stay healthy during this time and also keep your brain healthy. You know, obviously this is taking a psychological toll as well on everybody. And, we all know it's been medically proven that exercise will release dopamines or whatever the fuck. Okay, I know I'm not explaining that very scientifically, but the data is there. You could do your own research to confirm this. Alright. I'll say this. I feel endorphins. Yes, dolphins. It releases dolphins into your brain, and everybody loves dolphins. And Dolphin Rush from Splatoon 2. Usually, after I'm done exercising, I'll feel like a mental boost. You know, I'll feel slightly less depressed and anxious after exercising. Sometimes more than slightly. I can firsthand confirm. Saxomafumpit has 585 on their stonks. 585. I think that beats out Retrograde, huh? What's wrong with chat, Jen? I mean, well, besides the obvious usual thing that's wrong with chat. What's wrong with chat now? I'm not repeating it. It's cursed. Oh, someone must have said that King DDD is top and it really upset Jen. Hey, you notice how fucking stink bugs spawn more than any other kind of insect in this game? And now that I actually need one, there's none. Anybody else noticing that? Right now, pretty wild, huh? Yep, it's all man. Oops, all man tits. Lame. Alright, I'm gonna go buy a cool new net. And on the way there, we're gonna see 18 stink bugs. I didn't see any stink bugs. What was Retrogade's price for bells? Fuck, I keep doing that. For turnips? Ooh, a colorful net. Look at this Dr. Seuss shit. Okay. I'll tell you what, Retrograde. Regardless of what happens, you're getting the grand piano. Because I already told you I was going to do it. So don't worry about it. Alright, Saxomafumpit. I'm gonna come to your town after I end the stream, which it probably has to be soon. Because like I said, I gotta get ready for Banjo-Kazooie later. I'm gonna have to... I think we decided on emulating that. We're absolutely gonna emulate Banjo-Kazooie. That's the way to go with this. So I've got to get that all set up. I gotta, do that. Can you message me on Discord, Saxomafumpit? And also, can I get Retrogate to message me on Discord? This net is fucking dumb. Yeah, do that, man. I passed the stink bug. You think it's still there? Unknown wants to come to my town for a singular blue flower? No. When I have more of them, I will let you have... I'm trying to breed them. When I have more of them, I'll let you have one. I see it. Oh, I just walked right past that without scaring it away, though? Yeah, Jen, if you have the if you know where to get the ROM and shit, you want to make this easier for me, yeah, sure. Please. Whatever. Whatever, I didn't even want that thing. So, Marina, you were in this general fucking vicinity the last time I saw you. There she is. That was unintentional, but you deserved it anyway, let's be honest. I've got a bug. She's got, like, bangs on her head. Like, how does an octopus have... whatever. A Gangnam-style picnic shirt? Okay, that's... nice. I guess nothing memey about it. Okay. She has 3 tiny tentacles on her head, like an inkling. I got this recipe already, yeah. It's like eyebrows. Speaking of eyebrows, when I was in Bubba Fair's town, I noticed that he has that squirrel villager with the giant unibrow. It's kind of like really, really hard to look at. And what's the name of that villager? Hazel. And much to my fucking shock and dismay, I went on to learn that Hazel is a beloved villager that people go nuts over. Really? Majority of this chat that actually enjoys this villager. Guys, have you looked at it? We must not be talking about the same one. I said the one that has a big, thick unibrow. Did you hear what I said? And the unibrow clashes with the design of the rest of the villager. Mike's talking shit about Frida Kahlo. Do you know I have no idea who you're talking about? I've never heard that name before in my life. It's fine, you just have shit taste. I'm allowed to have shit taste. Her catchphrase is Uniwow. Is it really? One day you'll wake up with the unibrow, Mike, then what? I will fucking just, like, pluck it or shave it off. I'll just do that real quick. Like, it takes 2 seconds. It takes literally 2 seconds. You just take the razor and you go, doop. And it's gone. Okay. Apparently, the majority of people in this chat think that unibrows are sexy. Okay, so I disagree. That's a personal taste. I don't personally, I don't think it's a good look. All right? The same way that you guys said I looked like shit when I had a chin strap. Remember that? Remember how you all said my chin strap looked like shit when I thought it looked great? Okay? So we're allowed to like different things. Alright, so listen, I can't give him a coconut. So that means that one more villager is still owed their daily coconut. Maybe it was Moo Moo and I just forgot to give it to Moo Moo? Maybe I just came in here and got the DIY recipe and then didn't give Moo Moo the coconut? No, that's exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. But now that Moo Moo isn't doing a DIY recipe, it means that another villager is probably doing a DIY recipe, right? The Ison says, I just noticed your theme is the Family Guy intro. No, it isn't. No, it's not. Why would you say that? Do you think I would deliberately put the Family Guy theme as my fucking town, my town tune? What do you think I am, a jerk-off? Oh, it's from that one show with the pickle. What's up, Star Heaven? Oh, apparently I have mail. It's something else. Oh, it's for the DDD cosplay, Vinehart. Thank you so much. Pickle Richard, Boy Blue. That's the one I believe they're referring to, yes. Just checking the chimneys. Bubba Fair had a cool town. He flattened, I'm gonna say, like 80% of the island. So he still has like a mountain area, like he's got all that going on, but the majority of his island is completely flat. And what he did was he gave all the villagers, like, I'm gonna say about as much space as I gave myself for their yards. So each one of his 10 villagers has as much yard space as, like, I do on this little island here. Oh, and it just looks great. You know, compared to what I have going on, where all of my villagers are really, like, you know, stacked on top of each other with very little yard space. Which is, it's one of those things where, in retrospect, I might not have done that. I would have spaced out the houses a little bit better, a little bit more. Hey, Mike, great news. I've decided to liquidate a few personal items. And I'm coming to you first. That means you get first dibs on my raincoat. Thanks, John Beanstars. Alpha, another sale in the books for Kyle. Yeah. Righteous. How's it feel to be the proud new owner of a raincoat? Oh, about as good as it felt when I got the first 13 of these that I have, Kyle, but thanks anyway. Righteous. You like that, Zoe? Alright, so I know that Kyle's not in his house, thus is not crafting a DIY recipe. Same goes for Octavian, just saw him. Perhaps Anka does. Yeah, she's in there. And by the way, I'm not totally against this moving Anka to the beach idea. Alright, I don't know why I talked to her because she's not crafting anything. I like how she's got the dinnerware set out on the sarcophagus, implying she's eating on a dead body. I think my boy T-Bone has the recipe. Where does Anka sleep, Eggbone? She sleeps on the pyramid, perfectly balanced with like her middle vertebrae on top of the pointiest part of the pyramid. That's how she sleeps. Deirdre's home. Yeah, she's making something.
Sup, bud? Need me for something? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Check it out. I'm making an apple chair.
Alright, give it to me. I do want to give it a whirl, yes.
I mean, I could show you if you want. I can't wait to see how yours comes out. There's nothing like building something with your own hands. Whatevs?
But she doesn't say what up. You know, I fucking spoke over it. Hold on. God damn it!
I've been having these really weird dreams lately. Like, really, really weird. So the other night, I dreamt that there was a new villager, and he was in the campsite, and it was like totally weird. It was this weird, you know how like Jerry Seinfeld, he like plays a bee in the like bee movie? So like that, was it Barry B. Benson? Yeah, so like there was an Animal Crossing villager, and his name was Barry B. Benson, and it was the Bee for Bee movie, and like he totally wanted to move into our town. And also, he was a pickle. Funniest shit I've ever seen. There's the one dream where I'm here on Isla Chuga, except everything is like strange. And the sky is orange, and the sun looks like it's coming up instead of going down like it's supposed to. And there's like a large Lovecraftian creature just like hulking along in the distance. Almost everyone's asleep, but if I see someone, they'll say something crazy like, "Good morning." I have this dream every few days now. It's so weird, and it's really, really hard to wake up from. And also, like, I have a sleep paralysis demon, and it's like Tom Nook. And he just reminds me about all the bells I own him. While he threatens to break my kneecaps.
Fucking Deirdre is having visions of the apocalypse. It's really fucking unsettling. Deirdre, you need to keep that shit to yourself.
So I like totally keep dreaming about the apocalypse. Hey, Lois. Remember that time I dreamed about the apocalypse?
I want that. Deirdre has dooms. Ah, yeah. And I have a DIY recipe for an apple chair, which I forgot about in all the hubbubaloo. The humdinger hubbaloo. Have you seen the wide Tom Nook art? No. But I do keep seeing art of the Animal Crossing villagers as humans. Where they're like really like brolic men. Like I keep seeing art of fucking Tom Nook, but he looks like Tom Selleck. Like a buff Tom Selleck from Magnum P.I. So if you take an anthro fucking creature character and you make it into a human, that's the reverse of furries. Is there a word for that? What the fuck are we calling that? Oh yeah. It's called Gajink. Mannies. I like Mannies. We're gonna call it Mannies. So I keep seeing Manny art of the Animal Crossing villagers. And it's kind of cool. I don't know why it has to be so sexual, but I mean, it's the internet. I'm seeing a lot of it of the Dodos, like the two Dodo brothers, the Wright brothers.
More like the wrong brothers.
And yeah, I mean, if before this game launched, you showed me all the characters, and you were like, which character are people gonna want to fuck? Out of all of these new Animal Crossing villagers, of which there's like 4, which of these do you think people are gonna want to fuck? I never would have said the Dodos. Like, people really want to fuck the Dodos? There's a lot of Dodo thirst. I never would have assumed that. Like, I really never would have assumed that, man. I don't... I'm very surprised by that. You know what it must be? It must just be the novelty of it. Those are new characters. And it's like, oh, well, we haven't fucked that yet. You know, we haven't made art of, like porn art of that yet. So then everybody fucking just, like, blows a gasket. And then the fucking market gets flooded just because it's a new character. Okay, Raymond is... I don't think I need to mention Raymond, yeah. But, you know, I like Raymond's fucking... Okay, if you showed me Raymond, I would have been like, okay, yeah, people are definitely going to want to fuck the Danganronpa cat. Gubbington points out that people keep drawing Wilbur and Orville as twinks, but you know those motherfuckers would look like Paul Blart. That's a really good point. Okay, you know what pilots do a lot of? Sitting. Right? Like, a pilot probably has, like, has the same problem like a bus driver does. Okay? Alright, you're gonna have a gut. They wouldn't be twinks. No, I'm agreeing with you here. They absolutely would not be twinks. No fucking way. And it's just, I don't know, it's weird to me that people would just... It's a dodo! Like, that's a goofy fucking bird. They were so fucking goofy that they went extinct because of it. Right, I've seen art of them swole as well. I have seen the swole dodos. But again, like, swole men dodos. You know? Like Mannies. Like, the whole Manny thing is just... I do think it's a little bit cool, but... Like, it's interesting. It's like, yeah, what would these characters look like as humans? Like, it's fun. Granted, it's fun. But Tom Nook would not be jacked. Like, I see a lot of jacked Tom Nook. Or, like, fit, at least Tom Nook. Guys, Tom Nook would look like this. He would absolutely have a dad bod. He's rich. You know, that means that you just fucking... Being rich means that you eat a lot of good food because you can afford it. And good food tastes good. So you spend a lot of money on good food and then you eat that good food. And also, it's a lot of paying other people to do things for you because you can. He's also like 40 years old, right? Lobster on the Loose says, fun fact, IRL rich people are less likely to be overweight. I mean, maybe, you know, if they're using the free time that they have because they don't have to work 2 jobs to exercise. Maybe. Okay, and if you want to talk about the fact, why is everybody singing? You're in a good mood, guys? Go talk to Deirdre and have her tell you about her dreams. Fix that shit real quick. Because, yes, this chat is pointing out healthy food can be more expensive than unhealthy food. Which is a fact that I just fucking hate. So yeah, I guess if you have money, you're less likely to be overweight in real life. So maybe not. Maybe the Tom Nook art is accurate. But if that argument is going to be, you know, shot down, how about the fact that Tom Nook, he just look at him? Okay, he looks rotund. Okay, much in the same way that the dodos, like those dodos are fucking spherical, guys. Look at that. How do you interpret that as a twink? He's like a fucking weeble wobble. It's the feathers. It's the feathers. Right, because if you, like, pluck an owl, they're alarmingly thin. What about Flick? Is he twink material? Yeah, that's safe. That's absolutely safe. In fact, if you did anything else, I'd be like, what are you doing? I feel like during each one of these streams, I end up going to a Nook Island at some point. So I'm going to do a quick Nook Island before I wrap up. Mike, will you pull up an image of an actual dodo for reference? I mean, you could just do that yourself. Hollow Monster says that twinks have to be muscular. No, not necessarily. No, I don't agree with that. And as everybody knows, I am the final arbiter on what a twink is and isn't. I believe what Hollow Monster may be thinking of is a twunk. All right. Twinks can be. They can have a certain amount of muscle. I'm gonna decree this as fucking the final word. Okay. They can have a little bit of muscle in the sense where they'll be like toned and sinewy. Right? We don't have to get the chart out, blue shirt. But it gets to a certain point in terms of muscle mass where if you have a certain amount of muscle, you can't be considered a twink anymore. Does that make sense? Leon from Resident Evil. Okay, I would say that Leon is a really, really good example of somebody who straddles the line. Where if he were to just get like a little bit more muscle mass, he would tip over into not being able to call twink anymore. Right? He's in the twunk zone. Yes. Listen to him say... I was going to say listen to him say Roger, and then I talked over it. Yeah. What do I think, Cloud? Fucking firmly a twink. Absolutely, no question, unquestioningly. Easy. Well, technically, Cloud is lesbian, as we discussed during that Final Fantasy stream. It's because the haircut. The Anne Heche haircut. Alright, so there's nothing cool or special going on here. Oh, here's a... alright. Moving it along a little bit. Is Barrett a bear? Now, I'll be honest. This is out of my area of expertise now. All right, now listen. If it's not obvious, none of this is. What I'm telling you is what I think makes sense logically. All right. Now, does a bear have to be like fat? Do they have to have like a gut? That's the debate. It looks like the answer is yes. Okay, so a bear needs two things. Hair. Alright, lots of body hair. Which we know Barrett has. Alright, whether or not we wanted to. We know. Thank you, Square. That Barrett has... There's more body hair than anybody else in the entirety of the Final Fantasy fucking franchise combined. Right? And also a lot of body fat. Okay, what if you have a lot of body fat but you're completely smooth? What are we calling that? Otter? No. To me, Otter would be a twink with a lot of body hair. What would otherwise be a twink with a lot of body hair? Okay, you would call it a smooth? A smoother bear. A beluga. An orca. Oh, an orca. I think, okay, if this doesn't exist already, a smooth bear Like a smooth, yes, what would otherwise be a bear, but with no body hair, should be like, yeah, like an orca. I like orca, or I like narwhal could work. A dolphin. Yeah, something that, you know, like swims well, sea mammal. Probably one that has, you know, like blubber to protect from, you know, Arctic temperatures. Right? What a fucking stupid conversation. You ever just like stand back for a minute and just be like, what the fuck? Ooh. A pennant? Alright, so I guess that's a wall furniture, which I don't need to shake trees anymore on this island. I was hoping for a DIY recipe message in a bottle more than anything. So, I mean, I think we solved it. You know, that's the, you know, if you take the bear and you remove the hair, orca. If you take the twink and you add hair, otter. So those are like all the permutations of whatever the fuck this is. Okay, to himbo. I think that a dude can be a himbo regardless of I think that's separate from this. You could have like a bear himbo or whatever. That's just a different thing. Yeah, that's a different descriptor. And yes, Mike is a himbo. Alright, define himbo. Definitively. Fit, slutty, lovable dumbass. Okay, couple problems with that. I'm in horrible fucking shape. I'm in absolutely horrible fucking shape. I look like a steaming pile of dog shit. All right, like if I take my shirt off, if I take my shirt off and you put me next to a fucking like a dog turd, you will not be able to tell the difference. So that's out. Dumbass, yeah, I'll own that. Not gonna be able to make an argument there. Absolutely, I'm a dumbass. Lovable, maybe to some. Slutty? No. No. No, maybe at points in my life, but at this point, I feel like I've become very, discerning. With partners. Star Heaven says, you got pretty handsy with me that one time. Oh, yeah, did I? Let's talk about what Star Heaven did to me at Too Many Games. In fucking... I'm gonna say 2018. Alright, so I meet Star Heaven for the first time. And he's a big fella. He's like, he's like 6 something. He's at least 6 foot tall. Alright? Oh no, we weren't drunk, Star Heaven. So at one point
And I hate to call you out on this, Star Heaven, but I'm going to remember this for the rest of my life. You know that thing that people do when they slap you on the back? Like, hey, buddy, and then they give you a back slap? And, like, nobody likes it? Okay, so Star Heaven did that to me. He did it so hard, like four of my teeth flew out of my mouth. Like, I took my shirt off and I looked in the mirror and there was a fucking gigantic, like, red handprint on my back that turned into a bruise that lasted a month. Alright, I looked like one of the fucking Death Stranding characters after they get touched by the fucking homo demons. Alright. Now, I know that you didn't mean to do that, Star Heaven. I know you didn't intentionally try to hurt me or whatever. I know you were just, you know, being like, you were really enthusiastic or whatever. But that shit fucking hurt real bad. Alright, so I don't want to hear about, you know, how I got handsy with you when you did that. You fucking dislocated one of my vertebrae. Okay? Alright? And listen, this does not change. I still love Star Heaven. I'm always gonna love Star Heaven. This doesn't change anything about my affection for Star Heaven. Alright, but I will not listen to... I got handsy with him, okay? When that happened. So, point being, that's how long it took me to remember the reason I brought that up. I don't think I qualify as a himbo. In any way. You do, so shut the fuck up. I just gave you like 5 solid reasons why I absolutely don't. It's... Oh, you think I bruise easily? You think that's why that happened? No, it was because his back slap had the impact of a fucking... like a crossover SUV. The definition of himbo is an attractive, unintelligent man. Alright, well, again, I told you I own the unintelligent part. But, like, I don't know, I might be attractive to some people. Chiefly blind people. Or people who are attracted to dog shit. I'm attracted to dog shit now?
I'm also a manlet, as Jen is currently pointing out. I'm 5'9". Met Jen. I can confirm that she's taller than me. So I don't know. I don't know if and how that factors into this, but there it is. Noah Rain says, Mike, you're a catch. Yeah, like you catch gonorrhea. Catch. Yeah, absolutely. I look like a pillowcase filled with shit. Take a pillowcase, fill it with dog shit, and then beat it with a baseball bat. Just fucking go to town on it like it's a piñata for 10 minutes. What that looks like at the end of that is what I look like with the shirt off. And also give it a chin strap. Because, yeah, I'm rocking a chin strap right now. So what? Nobody could see it. Let me live my life. See people persistently trying to convince me that I'm attractive that are just wrong. That's fine. I get what you're trying to do. I appreciate it. Thank you. Nice compliments. But you're just wrong. My favorite track. I would say hands down this is the top OST track for this game. Roswell says a lot of us would pay for a Jabroni Mike OnlyFans. A lot of you are paying for a Jabroni Mike OnlyFans. The only problem with that is it's not Jabroni Mike. Keep trying to tell you guys this. You're jerking off to somebody else's feet. This song kicks so much ass. I'm just jamming out to it for a sec. Roscoe says, I need reassurance that you know I was joking when I said that existed. I do. It's just it's been a very fun thing to riff on for me. I don't know if you can tell. See, it goes back to that problem of people not being able to tell when I'm joking. Like last night, I was like, oh yeah, you should need it to pass an IQ test to get the fucking stimulus check. Guys. Fuck, is it here? Now there's probably some people in the chat being like, wow, he said that? That's a really fucked up thing for somebody to say. I want to show you why I said it. So for anybody here who's like, wow, what a fucked up thing to say. I just have to find the image again. Guaranteed, I could turn you from being steadfastly in the camp of, wow, that's a terrible, awful fucking idea, into, okay, he's right. I could do it in 1 second. Ready? I rest my case. I rest my case. Okay, and yeah, it's a joke. No, I don't believe that that should be a thing. But, I mean... Alright, maybe there should be a questionnaire just asking, like, what do you intend to do with the stimulus check? And do you intend to put Family Guy... Very, very poorly done Family Guy decals on your car? Alright, maybe it shouldn't be an IQ test. It should be a different kind of test. It's like multiple choice. Like, what are you going to spend it on? Groceries? Bills? Life expenses? Family Guy decals. And anybody who picks Family Guy decals just doesn't get the check. Because, I mean, this came up earlier today, too, but I pointed out to Rev last night. That's our tax dollars. That's your tax dollars. That's your tax dollars. How many people work in retail and have to stock shelves for a fucking scumbag every day? How many people work in, like, a fucking McDonald's getting half their fucking paycheck taken out for taxes? Alright. How many people slaved for some fucking, like, ungrateful boss fucking, like, overtime? Fucking 70 hours a week. For that. For that. I'm telling you, the more you think about it, the angrier you're gonna get. This shit, at least spend it on something cool like a Joker coffin. Philip. Alright, I absolutely heard a balloon over here. That's why I took the slingshot out. Did chat hear it? Maybe it was just the ocean. Does that to me sometimes. I have to investigate this. So I just invited you to this island. The first thing you do is Naruto run. This is day one of him as a villager on this island. And he thinks it's okay to Naruto run.
Believe it. I'm gonna need the hug.
I saw that Sasuke was trending on Twitter the other day. Why was Sasuke trending? Sasuke doesn't deserve to be trending. Because he's a good character, Hager Traffin. Mods, please ban Hager Traffin, please. Thanks. It's been a long time coming. I was just looking for the right excuse. He finally gave it to me. He finally gave it to me. I guess this balloon doesn't exist. I'm an asshole. I might be an asshole. Yeah. Alright. Well, it says some musician released a song called Sasuke. Apparently it was bad. Did the song have anything to do with the Naruto character? Otherwise, why was it called Sasuke? Does Sasuke like mean something in Japanese? It's not just a name. All right. Well, I have to end this. I guess there's nothing left to do in the game anyway, except I'll probably stop by the towns of the two people who invited me over for bells. Anakin, I've been live for about, I don't know, like 3 hours, something like that. And the reason that I'm gonna go is because I'm gonna stream again tonight. All right, we're gonna start a playthrough of Crash Bandicoot tonight. All right, so hopefully you guys come back around 7-8 p.m. For a stream of Crash Bandicoot. It's gonna be a good time. Anyway, let me say thank you to everybody who watched. Hope you enjoyed this. Looked like it looked like a couple people were appreciating this today. I'm sure most of you did, but yeah, a lot of anxiety right now. Animal Crossing streams, cozy. It's nice. Thank you guys for coming. Also, streaming earlier in the day, we get the Europeans. Thank you for coming, guys. Also, thank you for your bits, your subs, your resubs, and all that. Thank you. Gift subs. Thanks, guys. If anybody is new to the channel, you can find me on social media and YouTube. The links are in the chat. I don't know if we should look at art now or if we should save art for later. Maybe we should save art for after Crash Bandicoot stream tonight. It's Banjo-Kazooie, for the record. It's not Crash Bandicoot. I'm just being a dick. Yeah, I'll save art for later. That's what people want. Looks like. So that's what we'll do. All right. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get something to eat. I gotta have. Because I fucking tried to have a bowl of cereal when I woke up, and the milk was spoiled. Apparently, I fucked up, and I bought, like, milk that was already old, like, I didn't look. When you're in a fucking grocery store and you just, like, want to leave as quickly as possible, you forget about things like that. So, I fucking had... The only thing I ate today was a granola bar, so I need to eat. So, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sell my nips. And then I'm gonna start I'm gonna talk to Jen, see if she can help me get set up, make this thing relatively painless. I hear a balloon. Well, that's definitely a balloon. It's very faint. Let's hope it's something poggers. An analog kitchen scale. Yay! Had that already. Eggbone, I will be live tonight roughly 7 to 8 p.m. Somewhere in there. Alright. So that is my answer to that. The anal OG porterhouse. Yeah, probably closer to 8 p.m. I'm gonna want to, rest my thrusty and all that. Just, stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter because I fucking tweet when I go live. And that's it. If you're not coming later, again, thank you for coming. But you should come later because it's gonna be a good time. All right. That's it. But if you don't, love you. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys soon.